Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel on episode 185. So let's just jump straight into today's game and see what we can do. Um, Feels good to be up to 1700 again. How long it will last? I mean, who knows? But we go e5 back in response. Okay. Now, I think it's going to turn into an Italian from them. So I am just going to I'm going to act accordingly. I mean, I don't know if there's any funky things like them sort of taking and sacking the bishop or anything, but so they're directly looking to. I don't know, I guess push out and then try and get the bishop out and just. But I think I could just keep developing and maybe try and hit the queen. So they might, okay, decide to do that. Now, push a pawn and see, they see that coming. All right, oh, so what can I do now is the question. And I could push up, could I not? Mm, doesn't quite work. What about if I push up and then try and get the bishop out and then try it? I quite like getting rid of that. Now I can't push up, but I can maybe just try and hit the queen with some pressure. They'll take, we'll take with some pressure on the knight. Ready to castle as well. Okay, so the pressure on the knight, and they come and hit my queen. Obviously looking at this as well, got to be careful, the fork. But queen protects, so that's not an issue. I mean, take with check. Queen takes, I take, and then I get forks. So I need to, do I just take? Do I just take? I can't really see an alternative unless I, yeah, because they're just going to take themselves. They're going to take with this pawn so that they don't get checked, obviously. I think. Okay, now. Now castle is just, I think, just get the king to safety. I mean, got to be a little bit careful, but they can only really do that if... What about I do this now? How do they protect that pawn? Can they push the pawn? I take. No, it doesn't quite work. Hmm. Okay, that's quite a good move because now if I go to the side, they can protect the pawn like so. But could I just... I've got to move to the side. I've got to do that. Now they protect the pawn. Can I now try and open things up a little bit? I mean... I want to do this and try and hit the queen. Obviously they can't take, so they should castle now. Okay, so they castle. I need to protect this pawn here on d4, so I'm going to... Yeah, bishop g7. Okay, so they go all the way back. Just having a little look around. I mean, that queen's potentially in trouble. not in trouble, but it's in danger of getting caught out. Where do they go? So for example, if I hit queen, they go here most likely, or back. If they go back, it's kind of bad because then I got this bishop e5, but there's nothing to support this though. That is the annoying thing. So maybe so frustrating. I'm going to hit the queen anyway. Sod it. It goes there. Wow. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. So if I hit the queen, they can just push, but can I then push again? All right. Okay. Rook protects the bishop, which is kind of annoying. I wanna push this pawn just so that if they do want to take, I've just trapped my I had just trapped my rook. Sorry, my bishop. Wow. That was losing it, wasn't it? Wow. So I'm going to make a little space for my bishop to retreat. They've got a lot of things looking at it. Rook, queen and bishop. If they take, I take back. Okay, I'm just gonna take. I know that they're gonna want to take, and then queen can look at this as well. So now the annoying thing is that I'm looking at potentially that, but that would be so nice. Unfortunately, they can just block, but can I protect like this? They take, and then what? So frustrating. Okay, so I'm gonna okay, it's all good. It's all good. Right, let's get the other rook into the game. If they take, I'm gonna take. Queen takes pawn. Wow. Okay, so just can't make this work. Right. Just put the check in there. We can win a pawn. And then they win this pawn, but then I can come back and take this pawn as well. So they've got to now move the so I think they'll take. I take. Queen takes. Queen takes. Queen. So queen takes. Rook takes. Yeah. Now they're going to want to keep their queen. Got to be careful. Time's not on my side. How do I get this rook slightly more active? Yeah, thought that might happen. So I'm going to come up here now. Offer the trade again. And maybe just try and get this rook up. But and I've got to be careful for back rank as well. Not right now, but okay, so Hmm. Looking at this pawn. Protect the pawn. Now, what about rook here? Queen takes, they take, I say, okay, it just doesn't work for them, right? So, yeah, they've made a little spot for them, for themselves now. Hit the queen. And then try and do this, try and get them away. They're going to try and... Okay, I like it. Go here, continue to protect this pawn. In fact, we should be eyeing up this pawn here, so I should have, well, in fact, can now drop back. I need to make a space for my king. And rook onto this second rank. Ah! Gonna take. And I'm gonna make a spot for my king. Here we go. Still drop back if they get sloppy. Running out of time. Yeah, okay. Now they can start trying to nick these pawns. This pawn. Okay, so I'm going to go back and hit this pawn here. And look at that. So they should now go rook c1, which leads me to take the pawn. This pawn here looks like it could get home. Dangerous pawn. Yeah, so they do that. Now, that wasn't quite what I was looking at though. So now I don't know what to do. All right, here we go. Do you want to swap queens again or not? I'm only trying to do it because I've only got 1 minute and 40 seconds left, so... Where are they going to go? Where are they going to go? Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm just going to drop back in here then. Still looking at this pawn as well. But queen looks at my rook. Okay, so they look at this now. Oh my gosh. Hit the queen. Damn it. What are they trying to do? They're looking at that. That is very, very annoying. So I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. I just come across, don't I? Protect. Just come across and protect. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, trouble, 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 trouble. That's mate. Ah, time got the better of me. Oh, queen protects, but still. What could I have done better? I don't know. I've got no idea. I was a pawn up, but wow, I've only played with 75. They played with 85. I had 2 blunders. They had a blunder. Yeah, so I know where my blunder is now, and it's now. Yeah, I realised that, and it was too late. Yeah, I see it. Okay, cool. Queen h4, looking for this as well, but they still take and come back. Yeah, that's a blunder. See, again, I was in a nice position. Story of my life. I wouldn't call it a winning position, but I was all right. 3.3 up. I mean, I should be doing a bit better here, surely. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. Whoa, what? Ah, I see it. Cool. You can take the pawn because if king takes back, you got this. So, ah, that is kind of frustrating. Still up, 3 up on the eval bar. Equal. I missed this. I completely and utterly. I missed the check. I missed that check. I had to come back with the queen. Had to come back with the queen. I think time pressure got the best of me, and that was it. Game, set, and match. Right, I'm gonna have another one. It is what it is. Let's carry on and English it. So, okay, it's going to be instant taking. Now, if they don't, if they just develop, say no, okay, they just take. So we hit the queen, continue to develop. Now they could. All right, okay, a5. So move. So I continue development. I think I take the center. Well, I think I castle first. I'm gonna fianchetto. I've got time. If they hit me, I can't take with the horse because I'd be in check. So let's fianchetto. Okay, now no, I've got to protect this pawn. So I think straight up we'll just hit the bishop and then knight out, protecting this pawn here on d4, castle, and bishop out. Is there anything there? Takes, pressure, push, potentially take, back. Might be, there might just be. Let me castle, please. What about push? They take. I take. I just think this is a solid move. And then push the pawn. They're going to be wary about castling now. I mean, the queen might try and protect somehow. I mean, does that work, or do I just hit them back instantly? I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, what about check? It's not a bad check either, is it? Go for the check. Now, wowzers. Now, is there any kind of funky stuff I can do here? What about just hitting that queen? Or do I just take this? I just take the pawn. Take the pawn. If they take pawn back, bishop takes, still can't take. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, now, should we just forget about that pawn and hit the queen? I think that's a good shout. Then the queen, what does the queen do? This is where I've got to kind of, I'm in a better position. Let's take stock. So take the pawn. Take the pawn. Why wouldn't you take the pawn? Take the pawn. Take the pawn. My pawn on b7 is protected by the bishop. So now I hit the queen, I think. Hit the queen. Here we go. Hit the queen. In fact, bully the queen. Try and maybe come in here. d1. Got a feeling they're going to just drop back here, because if I take this pawn, I'm also hitting this with the rook. Yeah, those bishops of mine are savage. Wowzers. Can I not? What do they do with that? Is there a move? Have they got a move? What do they do? Am I missing something? I don't know if I am. I think that's sweet. I think that's okay. I think that works. I'm going to take the rook out of the game. Let's not mess about. So queen protects this pawn here on a7 and also protects the knight. So I'd love to double up. That would be fantastic, but I can't. Have I got any sly little tactics? Don't really think so. What about sacrificing the knight? Say they take knight. I come up here. No, in fact I don't. I just take their knight. Now, when you've got two knights on the board, it's always worth just being a little bit careful. I think if I might just winning if I can just try and get the queens off the board, but I can't. Am I being too? Hit the queen. Say they take, I take, they take, I take. Well, come on, let's get the party started. Come on, why not? No, because keep this knight. Sorry, keep the bishop. I think I'm just going to centralize this. Going to get there. Now, what are they going to do? They want to get rid of that pawn. But how are they going to do that? Am I best just dropping back, trying to trade queens, get them off the diagonal? Where do they go? Back here? Queen c7. Right, now I've got to be careful. Got to be a little bit careful. So queen's getting hit. There's this situation. This rook is the bishop is no longer defending. I am just going to say goodbye to that because that is just a good shout for me, I think. I'm going to take that. Yeah, now I'm going to jump in here, take this pawn, try and get this. Okay, so what about just saying goodbye to the knight? I'd love to get rid of that knight. That knight would be... I think the bishop may have served its time, so I am going to say goodbye to it. There we go. This is now... can now be captured. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have taken it. I think as well... how the heck do I do this? Do I just come up here? The rook? Protecting. That's not a bad shout. Do I need to be careful? Do I need to be careful of that? You absolute idiot, Jamie. Right, it's okay, it's okay. Absolute idiot. Again, look at my time. I don't even have a check to get me out of this situation, so... right, we're going to come here then. Got to be careful. careful now. So I know the fork's still on, but at least I can try and. So hang on. So if I go here attacking queen, rook takes, I take, make another queen. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I think it works just about. Oh my god, does it or not? Oh. No, it does work. Quick calculation. They take queen, I take queen. It's all good. It's all good. Just about. Take queen. There we go. No, it doesn't work. You absolute idiot. It doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Why do I do this to myself? Right, it's going to work. Going to make it work. See, they take. They take. Rook's coming in. C7. Just completely chop my advantage away. Forked. Why did I think that worked? I'm sure I've missed out on a nice couple of tactics there, but that is why I'm 1600 rather than anything better, but you know, work in progress. Why don't they want to take that? I thought I could do that. I didn't even completely forgot about knight. But I still got c7. And that helps. So c7 it is. Now, they don't want to come and hit me because then I do this. That would be a problem. So what I'm looking at is promoting. Wow, okay, interesting. Wowzers. So I think you just kind of stop them hitting my rook and just try and get this forward as well. Protect the pawn. Also try and get this pawn as well. Okay. Completely and utterly equal. I mean, wow. They don't want to come over here too much because then I just nick all these pawns. So where do they go from here is the question. I don't think that's a good move. So hang on. If I take the knight, they take my... I take knight, they take rook. I take rook. I'm just up material, no? They win all those pawns. But then I win these pawns because king's going to get out in time. Ooh. Ooh. That's nasty. In fact, I do that. They take, I make another queen. Jeez. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll take that. Now, jump over here. I'll take a pawn and then I can just get rid of the queen, basically. It's just winning. And if I can't convert this, I may as well just pack up and go home. Now I think it's time. Is it time? It's time. It is time. Not messing about. Oh, back to 1700. Do you know what? I love 1700. I love it.